New CBSE syllabus based on NEP 2020 to be implemented only in 2023, says NCERT Director. Parents get advice for first day nerves at school. Most Hyderabad schools announce fee concession, but parents unhappy. Ludhiana school heads told to provide new uniforms to students of class 1 to 8 by October 26. NEP fails to address concerns of students. Himachal slashes syllabus for classes 9 to 12 by 30%. UP Board's career counselling helpline starts today. Student staff from containment zones not allowed at exam centers, says Health Ministry SOPs. Mumbai Civic Body extends its deadline for admissions to city schools under 25% RTE quota. Government school teacher booked in assets case in Amreli. Digital India is not prepared for digital education. Minister says might affect education, no extension in RTE admission deadline. Solutions needed for education's data connectivity hassles. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Sanya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: the new curriculum suggested by the National Education Policy 2020 will only be implementable by the academic year 2023-2024, said NCERT Director Rishikesh Senapati. It will take 1 year for the NCERT to develop the national curriculum framework and another 2 years to develop the textbooks, he added. He also added that implementation has to be emphasized and only a collaborative effort will make it happen. The lockdown saw a temporary reinvention of family life, with those parents working from home seeing more of their children than would ever usually be possible. When this finishes, children and perhaps also their parents could miss this closeness. Dr. O'Hare says it would be a misunderstanding to think this follows socio-economic lines, with middle-class families having had a better time during the lockdown. Most Hyderabad schools announce fee concession, but parents unhappy. Protesting parents and notices from the education department seem to have made little difference as schools started announcing concession on monthly fee. Jubilee Hills Public School, one such school to announce concession, released a circular saying that it will give a discount of up to 60% fee starting from September. Punjab Director General School Education Mohammad Tayyab on Wednesday directed principals of various government schools to provide new school uniforms to students of class 1 to 8 by October 26. The funds of 7.42 crore have been released to district, and the same have been transferred in the accounts of block primary education officers. While a lot has been written about the National Education Policy 2020 from the academic, political and ideological lens, the perspective of students has been missing. This is in keeping with the discourse on education, which marginalizes the most important stakeholder. NEP itself neglects the concern and aspirations of the young, especially first-generation learners. The State Education Department on Wednesday decided to reduce the syllabus for classes 9 to 12 by 30%. The decision has been taken on the recommendation of experts committee and in consultation with the Himachal Pradesh Board of School Education Chairman, said Education Minister Govind Singh Thakur on the sidelines of a meeting with department officials. UP Board's career counselling helpline starts today. UP Board is launching a career counseling helpline for high school and intermediate students spread across the state's 75 districts. The toll-free career counseling helpline for students from grades 9 to 12 would be operational from Monday to Friday every week, and the initiative is being launched on Wednesday, said Divyakant Shukla, Secretary, UP Board. Staff and examinees from containment zones shall not be permitted to be physically present at exam centers, and there will be alternative arrangements for such students as per the Union Health Ministry's latest guidelines on conducting tests during the COVID-19 pandemic. Such students shall be given an opportunity to take the exam through other means, or education institutes shall arrange their papers at a later date. With the rising number of COVID-19 cases in the city and the resultant lockdown, the Brihan-Mumbai Municipal Corporation Education Department has now provided students who wish to secure admissions through the 25% RTE quota in city schools with a deadline extension. The ACB on Wednesday booked a government teacher from Amreli district for possessing income of Rs 1.26 crore disproportionate to his known source of income, which the accused has allegedly acquired through corrupt practices, according to the officials. The accused, Bablubai Varu, has been booked under different sections of the Prevention of Corruption Act after a detailed probe by the Anti-Graft Agency. Transition from teacher class-based teaching to digital education will need multi-pronged efforts over time. For parents, students, teachers, and institutions, investment and infrastructure are needed. Education is empowering and redefining for hundreds of millions of the students in India. Education is also about discipline, development, curiosity, creativity, and a path to breaking the cycle of ignorance. Gujarat Education Minister Bhupendra Singh Chadasama on Wednesday declined to extend the deadline for admission under Right to Education Act 25% reservation in private schools, saying it might affect education. A lot of parents have been demanding an extension in the deadline, stating that in the wake of COVID-19 restrictions, they could not procure required documents. Solving simple interest and algebra problems on the blackboard in a classroom is not possible for now. Keeping in mind the school schedule and syllabus, online classes seem to be the only way out amid this pandemic. The cheapest tool for this is the smartphone, which students must use to download lessons and attend lectures. This gadget not only has exposed the economic divide in the country, this time in the digital space, but also has brought up the related problems of data expenses. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, log on to our website, which is www.theenn.com, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, Sanya.